Yo guys, it's Chris here, back in the video, and today is the announcement and sign up for Season 2 of Fd In Fh3, otherwise known as Formula Drift in Forza Horizon 3. And let's get it started off with the car class. Right now, there is no limitation on the car class. The only thing is that you have to have the maximum, or get it around, like, you can't have any more than 500 horsepower for the stock tires. But if you are going to run the stock tires, it's 400 through 500. So 400 to 500. If you are running the street tires, then your horsepower is 500 through 600. Simple as that. Does not matter what car you use, it just has to be rear-wheel drive, and this time no engine swaps. So I don't care what you did to it or whatever it is, just keep it 500 horsepower if it's stock tire, and 600 horsepower if it's street, but 400 to 500 and 500 to 600. Yeah, let's try to see something different than JDM. I would like to see maybe some cars that we have never seen before. Maybe some muscle cars would be good. Maybe some Mitsubishis would be good. Could see a M3. We didn't see an M3 the other time. Plenty of Chevys to drift. I'm pretty sure you can probably drift this. I just want to see some different things, okay? Because first season, when we literally just saw Silvia's and 240s, that's about it. So I'm gonna be showing you the track in just a second, but I've already talked to some drifting teams, and they are probably gonna sign up. So if you do have a team, make sure you do put that in the comments. I'll have the rubric ready for you. So I'm going to show you the track in a second, but if you do have a team, make sure you have the same livery, and try to be a color that no one uses, because the two teams I talked to, they use red and gray. So those two are already taken. If you want to do an orange, you know, green, purple, black, white, silver, yellow, purple, burgundy, like there's plenty of colors, okay? You know what I'm saying? And if you are signing up as a team, that does not mean you get to tandem together unless you get matched up together. So this track is fairly easy. It's more, I wouldn't say like it's harder, but it's more complicated than the first track. So I'll be showing you in the bottom corner as we do it. But basically, you're going to start in this position. Right here on the map. Right to here. And what beginning is you're going to drift to that, right? And out here, you want to try to extend this as much as possible. That could be a first clipping point right there. And then you're going to want to cut this in as less as possible. And then you bring this to the outside. Once again, try to clip the apex, try to hit the outside as much as possible, and see how good you can drift to there. After that, this is a fairly good transition. You want to see how close you come into the inside, pop it out to the most on the outside, the most back out here, and then drive around. Once again, this is take this as wide or as short as you want, and then when you're done, you should be lined up right back here again, ready to go. So it's complicated when you look at it, but then when you actually drive it, it's pretty much just an elongated figure of 8. So I'm gonna do it again for you guys right now. Obviously this is not a drift car, I'm just showing you what you can do. Obviously getting that tap there is good. And, you know, cut it into the inside, pop it to the outside as much as possible, come back in, cut to this corner, you know, try to get the tap, and then there you go, you're right back at the start again. So still gonna be running the same rules. You start at the 100, go as less as possible, depending on the amount of people we have that signed up. So if we have less than 8 that signs up, we'll all be qualifying to get a top 4, and those and qualifying will be a single run where you just do the track by yourself. And if we have less than 8, then the top 4, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, we'll do tandems, and then the finals. If we do have more than 8, let's just say 10, all 10 of those people will have to, of course, go do their qualifying, and then we'll make a top 8. Anything more, if we have more than 16, we'll do the same thing, do a top 16. So, yeah, hopefully this is bigger and better than Season 1. Make sure you do sign up. It is going to be August 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a Saturday. I will have all the time zones for all the demographics that watch my videos. So, yeah, share this on any other social media. So get as much people as possible, get as much teams as possible, and let's make this thing big. Yeah. And now there's a weird shadow growing over me. Stupid building.
And I said that's to the death. We turned up till we go deaf. Rap pack to my last breath. I cut records like Kid Cudi. Day and night, that's all the time. From the underground to the mainstream, my same team get all the shine. They wanna beef, but I never knew. I just keep the peace and get revenue. Stay true, they never do. Cut all ties, I sever. These rappers like women, that's often